Yes, boss. Listen, man, you see the topic. Some people won't value your time until you take it away from them, right? So here's the deal. I said this in like an old video before. It's like a famous Jamaican saying, a cow doesn't know the use of its own tail until it's gone. Meaning, people will see you always around them, always hanging next to them. They don't see the value in you. But let that time come when you're no longer around. That's when people start to think of all of the good things that you served the purpose for. Yo, this person was caring. When I had some good news, I could go and share it with this person and they'd be so happy for me. Or yo, this person gave good advice, or this person was a good listening ear. This person was really genuine. People never thought of you to be that type of way at first. And I'm going to tell you why, right? Sometimes people get comfortable with you and feel like you'll never leave from around them. And then sometimes people will feel like you're a person who's just like shelf life. You're always going to be on the shelf. You're not going to go anywhere. That's a lie, bro. You have to understand that people, we're not objects. You can't just take a person, stick them on the shelf, and just expect that they're going to stay there forever in eternity until you get back or you figure out what it is you want to do with your life or whatever the case may be. Stuff doesn't work that way. You have to understand that if you don't know the use of something, you'll find out the use of it once it's gone. You get what I'm saying? Give you another example. You could have had a person that you mistreated and never cared anything about them, right? You just seen the little benefits that they served in your life, whether it's to help you with certain things or give you advice or cover for you. But the minute that person's gone, some people will turn around and be like, yo, this person was a sellout. They never cared about me. They turned their back on me. Everything in the book of slandering you, bashing you, and like running your name through the dirt, right? But those people will never, ever, ever tell people the other half of the story of the things that you did for them or what it is that they probably put you through. They just want to paint the story and narrative in their own favor. And what they don't know is this is how people end up burning and frying their face. I'm going to say that again. People don't know that that's how they end up burning and frying their face. Because you're living for the world. You're not going to tell people a real true 100 as to why certain people aren't around you anymore. You're just going to paint a narrative that you want people to take and run with. But if people know who you are as a person, then they'll be able to put two and two together and see if you're telling the truth or you're telling a lie. You feel me? So here's another one for you, right? Oftentimes, sometimes people can either get like a new friend or a new spouse or whatever the case may be. They put you to the side, or they never looked at you as like the main friend or like the main spouse. You were probably like a side piece or just like a go-to friend when nobody else is around. There are some people who treat people like that, like you're like a last option. Everybody else is busy. I'll go chill with D'Angelo. Hey D'Angelo, how you doing? He's so boring. But guess what? These same people, they treat you like you're nothing. Let stuff hit the fan when you're no longer there. That's when those same people, they talk so much smack about you. Oh, he's so boring. We used to have to chill with him. Nobody chilled with him. And people will lie and tell stories like this on you, bro. I've seen people and what it is that they do. And it's very disgusting, dog. If you could really take a step back and understand the fact that there are some people who really go hard in living for other people who really don't care about them, to the point where they put lies on other people to make themselves look good and great in the eyes of other people when that's not the truth. Example, it's the same stuff O'Neal was doing to me. And I'm going to break it down to you, right? What O'Neal did basically was O'Neal figured out, yo, D'Angelo knows all of my secrets. But O'Neal knows I'm not the type of dude who's gonna lay down or back down, dog. That's why I said O'Neal is stupid. The mere fact you went and ran your mouth and told a bunch of stories, a bunch of lies about me, right? And I have some strong receipts that can finito you. You get what I'm saying? The man went ahead and told hella stories about me. Changed his cell phone number like 2-3 times. These are things that people don't ever stop and question. Like, this is a part about it, right? Because I figured you out and everything about you, and I'm not gonna conform to you. I don't kiss ass. I don't bow down to nothing. D'Angelo, I'm gonna have you killed. I already warned you and told you about a situation I went through in high school when I got arrested, dog, for somebody trying to play them little games with me, dog. I don't play them games, especially when it comes to my life. You get what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people took this man's word and just ran with it, right? Nobody ever said, yo, let me reach out to D'Angelo and see what happened. Everybody just took this man's word. I know God works in mysterious ways and the truth always comes out, but it just goes to show you how people are dirty, right? Because I know the truth about everything. People are going to run and take this man's word. Now he actually X'd himself out the box. Once you threaten me in my life and you owe me money, you way out the box. You could have stopped right there. You could have just been like, you know what, I'm done. It is what it is. I ain't gonna do that. No, he continued the game, bro, to the point where he saw the game was getting him nowhere. The man had to go way up to Georgia. His old rapping page, he had to convert that to a blogger page. He's hiding right now from people. And he thinks I don't know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is the part about it that's so funny. Because he X'd himself out the box with me and threatened me. People, I know how chess works, bro. Like, I studied this to the T, bro. People are going to want to know, bro, if you and D'Angelo are cool or D'Angelo didn't do anything to you, bro, you should be able to reach out to him. You X yourself out the box. Tell people the truth about what you said. He's not going to tell people. So now the pressure is on because people are going to start to see, yo, you was lying the whole time. So what really happened? But because a lot of people joined in on his smear campaign and talking smack and sending threats, trying to pull up to me, oh, gang stalk him, watch this nigga. Bro, this is all type of shit that gets niggas landed in prison, dog. And this nigga orchestrated this shit. You feel me? I know the fact that Orlando, your co-defendant, is a real stepper and you literally was sending him money behind walls. You telling people he's a snitch, but yo, that street code, people know you don't affiliate yourself with snitches and people look at you as a god in the streets. O'Neal, real, he's solid. O'Neal's conversing with the person who supposedly snitched on him and O'Neal has to pay him money to keep quiet. Because these are people who know the truth about them. Here's another form of chess. Why O'Neal label him a snitch. If I label Orlando as a snitch, nobody's going to respect him. Nobody's going to want to listen to him. They're going to listen to me and my words. You get what I'm saying? So you're gone for 10 years. You're up the road. Everybody sees me and hears me. By the time they're done with me, it's going to be like, yo, O'Neal said Orlando's a snitch, Orlando's this. The only way that would pretty much combat and destroy all of that is with all of the truth coming out and people saying, yo, so maybe Orlando really was telling the truth or more. Maybe there's another side to the story. Exactly. There's two sides to the story. People like to take one aspect of a story and run with it and not listen to the other side. That's how people get screwed up in life. You get what I'm saying? Instead of trying to use common sense and, yo, I hear your story. What's the other side of the story? He didn't want anybody to hear my side of the story. Because why? My side of the story is the truth. And because of that, that forfeited a lot of people who cannot come back around me, bro. You get what I'm saying? So here's the deal. Me taking my time away from that person and everybody that was around him, people have to use common sense. Yo, D'Angelo was always around. Why? What happened? Something happened. Something happened. We are not going to listen to you and your lies no more. Something happened. Some of his peoples know about my videos and that I'm on YouTube, dog. That's no secret. What I'm trying to tell you is this, bro. Your value doesn't solely depend on the things you have. It's who you are as a person, dog. Whether you believe it or not, good-hearted people have a crazy value, dog. Shitty-ass people have no value. There's shitty people every day in the world. Like, you could bend the corner and find a shitty person. When can you bend the corner and find like a real genuine person, like a thorough person? There's not many of them out here. Not many of us out here. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand, like in life, when you take your value away from people or you take yourself away from a person, that's when people start to realize your value. You get what I'm saying? People start to realize, yo, the person who really helped me and was there for me was the person I was trying to really castrate and do away with. I was trying to have this man killed. For why? Because he knows everything about me. You get what I'm saying? It's not even like I asked you to tell me this stuff. You got comfortable in telling me this stuff. You have to understand these things in life, bro. There are certain rules people need to understand. Put this in the back of your mind, dog. In life, there are no reset buttons. That's like rule number 1, dog. 2, nobody in this lifetime is pussy, dog. You just gotta push the right buttons, bro. You feel me? Everybody has something different riding at stake, bro. Everybody has a different situation that they have to take care of or adhere to. You get what I'm saying? Just because you could play around all day long and shuck and jive and cause all type of havoc and certain people can't do it, doesn't mean that they're pussy or they're stupid or they're weak, dog. Some people just have way more at stake, bro. And then on top of that, here's another FYI if I never said this, right? And I'm snitching on O'Neal because I've been doing this for a long time, bro. Telling everything that this man did. O'Neal only likes to really hang around people who he's smarter than, or he feels he's smarter than. If you're smarter than him, you have to be a person that he can use. You get what I'm saying? O'Neal like people that's fresh from yard, like you don't know nothing about America. That means he can trick you and finesse you, just like he did Orlando, just like he did a whole bunch of other people, just like he tried to do with me, but that shit was just not gonna fly. You get what I'm saying? These are things you have to understand, that there are narcissists in the world, there are empaths, there's good, there's evil, there's tricksters, you have good Samaritans, you have different types of people in the world. But you have to understand that once you know you're a good-hearted person, you'll know if you're a good-hearted person. You get what I'm saying? You have value. You can take yourself away from people and people will have to be forced to deal with it. Because you're the one with the power and the value, not them. You get what I'm saying? You add value onto the group and the situation, not them. If people had the recipe to do certain things, then they would have made the recipe and cook it up already. But they don't have it. You got it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said when you take yourself away from a situation, that's when people start to know your value or the purpose that you served or what you were there for. You get what I'm saying? These are little rules you have to understand. In life, sometimes people get complacent in feeling that you're always going to be here or you need them in life. And that's another thing. Some people trick the hell out of themselves to make it seem like, oh, you need me. You need me. That's not true. Chances are, if a person is around you, how about that person really likes you, or that person's learning from you, or that person wants to see better from you, or whatever the case may be. It's not always the aspect of somebody's trying to use you, bro. That just goes to show you the mindset some people have. Some people know how dirty and messed up they are in their own ways, and they feel like everybody else is going to do them that way. You get what I'm saying? These are little things you have to understand. That's hence the meaning for the topic. Some people won't value your time until you take it away. Because if you're always lingering around a person will never know what it is that like what it's like to miss you. You're always up underneath them. They feel like you'll never leave. Example. It's just like example, right? When you're like a dude or a female and you're up underneath like this, your spouse or whatever, and they feel like, oh, I could try them, I could do whatever, I could cheat on them, because they feel like you're always going to be there, and they know that you're good, they know that you're loyal, they just feel like you will never leave them. That's a lie. Let that person push you to the edge, you'll be out of there. That's when that person starts to feel sick, because there's some people who have an ego out of this world where they feel like they're the shit. Their shit doesn't stink. They could do whatever it is that they want and nobody's ever going to leave them. They could try whatever it is that they want and they're still going to be there. Here's the problem. Some people are so far gone in the head that they really believe they're like a god. I'm going to say that again. There are some people who are so far gone mentally, they feel like they're a god. So whatever it is that they say is law. Whatever it is that they do, it's law. If I do something dirty to you, you have to accept it. You're going to accept it. No. That's not how life works. Some people need to really understand this. That's why I said you have to recognize your power, recognize your value, recognize the situation that you're at. Because if you're in a place where people aren't valuing you, I'm just here to tell you this, that your value will continue to decrease in that set area, dog. You have to find yourself elsewhere. Once you can go elsewhere and put yourself in a new situation, that's when you'll start to see things change and unfold for you. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I using to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. It's your boy 440 for the world. Peace.